I feel like New York is perceived as like this great place to like follow your dreams, or it has like hidden destiny within it. Great things happen, and I mean, that's not always the case. There are a lot of opportunities here, but sometimes it's rough. I mean, sometimes it's like the movies. Sometimes it's really magical and charming in a way. I mean, it's very mysterious at times, but sometimes it just bites you in the ass. I didn't really have any expectations for New York. I kind of just moved here because without any thought really. I moved here for a girl. We had been in a relationship for a while, and I wanted to be closer to her. So she was moving here for school, and I just kind of went along with it, you know. I never really had thought about New York before, and then when I got here, my mind was just blown. I saw this like big picture that I'd always seen in movies or like TV shows, and I never really thought of it as an actual place. So when I moved here, it was just like this weird elephant in the room of my life. Not every day is the same. I think that's why I like it out here. I never really know what's gonna happen when I wake up. So I moved here, and that's great with the lady, and we had a place, and I had a job, and everything was fine, but up until 2 months ago, things were not fine. We went our separate ways, and that's okay. I mean, it was, for the most part, peaceful. However, when I lost her, I lost with it my home and my sense of safety, I guess. I think the only issue I have now is just not knowing where I'm going to be, or where I'm going to sleep, where I'm going to wake up. I wouldn't really consider myself homeless. I feel like homeless is where you literally have no one. You don't have any resources, you don't have anyone to help you out. You just kind of live amongst the world without anything really. In reality, I'm free to an extent. So I do have some of my own personal guidelines to follow, like where can I get cheap food? Where's the best spot and the safest spot to sleep? It's not as if I made some huge mistake. I mean, it all does boil down to me making decisions, and those decisions led me to here, but my decisions will also lead me out of here. And I know that I will make the right decisions. There was no wrong in my decisions. I mean, I just kind of was living my life. It's kind of like how I ended up here. I just decided one day, you know, I think this would be good. I'm going to move to New York City. And just like that decision, I decided that I didn't want to be in that relationship anymore. I didn't want to be a part of the being of that house. I mean, if I had to step outside of my body right now and take a look at myself, my first thought would be like, man, this guy is a wreck. His beard is all faded and his hair is a mess. He's working retail and sleeping in banks. But I get to see a lot of things that not everybody else gets to see. And I mean, I feel like as a person, to be able to fully appreciate life and to fully appreciate what you have to strip yourself of everything comfortable. You have to throw yourself at the ground to be able to rise. There's a lot of little things people don't appreciate that I thank whatever for, like showers, or you know, a nice place to sleep at night, or warmth, or even like a blanket or a toothbrush. You know, it's just the little things that people use every day that they don't really think about. Like, what if I had to go without this for a week, 2 weeks, a month? They don't think like that. And I'm glad that I got the opportunity to see it like it is, to appreciate it. I feel like in life, no matter what you do, there is some sort of sacrifice. And I feel like coming out here, my biggest of all would be my family. I'm hundreds of miles away from them. And I mean, for my life, I'm better off out here with these opportunities in front of me and the things that are on my mind. But for them and for me, this is really hard. But this is what I have to do. I may regret it later in life, but I guess I'll either way regret something. I'll regret either moving here or I'll regret not moving here. And I feel like taking these steps would be better than not walking at all. I feel like every challenge in life is just in preparation for something bigger that's about to happen. I feel like when you put yourself in a situation where you're out of your comfort zone, you're far better off than someone who just takes the easy way out. This opportunity of being able to become what I think would be, in my life, I hope that nothing would be worse than this, the lowest of the low, and to be able to overcome that will only make me stronger. This situation sucks right now, but I know it's gonna get better. And for homeless people, that isn't always the case. That's why I'm not homeless. I'm just living amongst the city in a way that not everybody would agree on and not everybody would smile at, but that's my life right now, and I'm just gonna deal with it in my way. And that to me is freedom.